awesome people. Thank you for tuning in to part 2 of this question and answer. Now, I apologize for the delay in this. I had such a crazy week. I hope you guys can understand. Um, but like I said before, I promised to get through everybody's question, and today I'm going to answer 3 because I want to dedicate enough time to everybody rather than skip through like 16 questions. And I'll be choosing these by random, so please don't feel like I'm selecting favorites or anything. I'm selecting these by random. So let's dive right in, and I'm really excited to answer these questions. So number 1 comes from Kieran, and Kieran asks, oh wow, this is a really good question. What inspired you to start YouTube? Thanks, Hayden. I can't wait for this Q&A. Thank you so much for this question, bro. This is a really good question. Now, the truth is, I've always had a passion for connecting with people on a deeper level. I mean, I hold so much emotion and passion, and I'm sure you know this already because, we have some really cool conversations sometimes. I mean, acting class growing up, and I still act and everything, that's an outlet for me to express myself and all the emotion that's going on inside, and I feel like there was still something I needed to add to my life because something did feel missing, and I feel like what was missing was being able to connect with individuals such as yourself. I mean, I find this inspiring, the fact that, you can send me a question and I can answer it and we're connecting through the screen. I mean, that's what inspired me, to connect with people. It was never about the money, it was never monetary. My income comes from other sources. This is just to express myself, helps me deal with stress. It's an outlet to express myself, and I love meeting people over YouTube. And I check the YouTube statistics, and I would have never thought that people in Denmark and Bulgaria, Russia, Poland would be tuning into the channel, and it's so overwhelming, and I'm so grateful. So that was my inspiration, bro. It was never popularity or money. It was to connect with people on a deeper level, and that's what makes me happy, to be honest. So yeah, I love that question. It's a really good question. Thank you, bro. So I'm gonna ask another question. This one comes from Miriam. And this question is really funny. Like, Miriam asks, if you could have one superpower, what would it be? And oh man, I would never have thought of this. Let me think. That's a cool question. Probably invisibility. Like, not permanently or anything, but like to be able to switch invisibility on and off would be super cool. Actually, that reminds me of a movie called Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon in. But he uses his invisibility for evil. I wouldn't do that. Although, like, I can imagine, like, to be able to have a power like that, you would get tempted to get into mischief and stuff. But I'll try my best to use it for good. Now that's a really cool question, but besides that, like, I'd probably like to fly. Yeah, I think I'd like to fly, actually. That would be cool, just like, instead of driving somewhere, like, you just fly. Could you imagine? But overall, yeah, I think the invisibility one would be really cool, to switch it on and off. That would be amazing. That's a really cool question, I like that. So the final question comes from Isabel, and Isabel asks, what do you do for a job, and where do you live in LA and London when you go? Super interested, can't wait. Thank you so much for your question, Isabel. Hope you're keeping well. A really cool question. And what I do for a job is I'm an entrepreneur, and I do business day to day, which is how I develop an income. And acting is my main passion, so whenever I book an acting job, I'm able to be flexible around business and go to the audition in London and then hopefully book the job. Um, Acting is my passion, but business provides me with a steady income, and I feel blessed in the sense that I can take time away from business to pursue acting. That's the really cool thing. My next business venture, I don't think I'm allowed to reveal on YouTube, but shall I just say it? Shall I? Shall I say it? I'm opening a restaurant this year. In April or May, it will be open. Um, I wasn't really supposed to say that on camera, but yeah, that's what I do. I'm a business person, and but having said that, acting is my main passion. So whenever I'm blessed enough to book an acting job, I'll take it immediately because that's what I love to do more than anything. Acting is the most exhilarating, rewarding feeling for me. Like, I remember being on set of Kids in Love, and the feeling of being on set around fellow actors and the producer and the director. Like, I got addicted to the feeling, and I fell in love with that feeling. So there's another part of the question, isn't there? The second part of the question is, where do you live in LA and London when you go? So when I go to LA, I stay in California. I stay in a place called Burbank, and it's a beautiful area. When I speak about it, I really miss it, and it makes me just want to go back, to be honest. Like, I miss it so bad. It's a beautiful place to live. It's really peaceful, really calm. There's a lot of retired actors and athletes there, and Burbank's quiet, it's relaxed, it's peaceful. You're not even allowed to smoke outside. It's 20 minutes from Hollywood, so you've got access to the nightlife. It's a quick travel. You can do your shopping. There's cool stores nearby. There's some really cool malls nearby and everything. So Burbank is the place I love to stay in when I'm in LA, and I usually get an apartment. And when I'm in London, I like to stay as close to Leicester Square as possible because that's where my acting school is based. But having said that, like, if I'm lucky enough to book a film shoot, it really depends on the location. So once I know where we're shooting, I'll arrange accommodation around that, or if they provide the accommodation, that's even better. But it really depends on the shoot mainly, but most of the time, like, I stay in a Leicester Square, and I love Leicester Square. It's so amazing. I should be back in London really soon, actually, so yeah. Thank you all so much for these questions. I really enjoyed answering. I want to thank everybody for their support and their love and loyalty, watching all the videos, commenting, liking, subscribing. I appreciate you all so much. I'm sincerely grateful. I promise to get through everybody's question, and I reckon this series will be like 8, 9, maybe 10 parts because I am so overwhelmed by how many questions there are, and I don't know, maybe it will just be an ongoing thing. Like, I'll keep posting the fitness videos, some fashion videos, music, etc., and then I'll drop in question and answers in between those as well. So yeah, thank you for sending in those questions. I'm going to quickly get changed, head to the gym, blast out a good shoulder workout, and I'll see you guys soon. And until next time, peace and love.